Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk Wild. Your girl Tay here, and today we are getting into another episode of Naked and Afraid. Not alone, this is a regular episode, season 11, episode 9, okay? Little person, big challenge. The survivalists, they don't have an SSR this time around. It's a PSR, which is a primitive survival rating. The SSR is a solo survival rating. So I accidentally said it in the last episode, but nonetheless, a rating. Okay, so we have Alex, who's 26. He is a dwarf firefighter. Yeah, dwarfs can do everything else we can do, even be firefighters, and shout out to him for being able to go out there and do that, okay, period. Shout out to the firefighters, we love firefighters, okay, period. He's 4'11", and he's starting off with a PSR of 6.3. So this is his first challenge. He wants to do it because he wants to show people, you know, he can do this. People have talked down on him, and you know, the basic story, you know. Yeah. Okay, so we have Holly, who's 29. She's a hunter and a fisher. Her previous challenge was in Mexico for 14 days for the Superfan edition, okay? Superfan challenge, okay? She's starting off with a PSR of 6.3. They're in Ecuador with deadly insects. They're in the Ecuadorian Amazon rainforest. Yeah, y'all already know how this is finna turn out. Where's the mosquitoes? Y'all already know. Ugh. They have a fire starter, a machete, and paracord. Let me put my glasses on. I'm trying to run this down to y'all without seeing. Let me do that. Day one, they had to cross the Napu River that has piranhas and black caiman in the water. They had to get to the other side to make a good place for camp. They started to build their shelter. Holly decided that she wanted to change the location of the shelter because of a natural canopy. Okay, she's talking about it will be better for the rain. They made an 8-frame shelter using the paracord to hold, you know, everything together. Alex wanted to start on the fire. Holly wanted to start on the roof of the shelter to help with the rain. She started to bother him when he was trying to start the fire. Like, sis, we thought you was working on the roof. You're over here all in his business. Like, hold on, finish doing what you're doing, okay? Period. Okay, so no fire, you know. Then it starts to rain. Holly found some bark to catch some rainwater in overnight. So, you know, they set that out like a long piece of bark, and they just wanted to catch some water because they couldn't get any water and boil it because they didn't have any fire. So they wanted some good old fresh rainwater, okay? First night, the bugs were getting to them. They stayed up all night. Day 2, Holly's butt was so lumpy from the mosquito bites. They went to check on their bark water. It was leaking. It was a hole somewhere, but they were able to get a couple of sips out of it. But focus was on making a fire. You know, Holly started to annoy Alex because he was trying to start the fire. And she had to make her side bossy comments and whatnot. They got the fire started. Night 2, no bugs. The fire really helped. Day 3, it didn't rain, so their bark was like running really, really, very, very low on water, sips of water. Alex drinks from a gypsy well. He digs and digs and digs until he sees some water coming in a gypsy well. He drinks it, and Holly didn't want that. She was like, let's go find some bamboo. They found some, they chopped some down, and it was some good water in it. He wasted his whole time doing that instead of just holding out. She is bossy, but she knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's doing, and he did all of that just for them to go get some bamboo and get some clean water. So luckily he didn't get sick, because that's what I thought was going to happen, but he didn't. Now they started fussing because Alex wanted to take some of the chopped bamboo back to camp. Had these heavy bamboo logs, and and Holly's like, for what? Why are we doing this? Like, we're wasting energy. Like, and he was like, I don't want to waste it. So they were just like going back and forth. You know, Alex thinks Holly wants to do things her way, honey, and doesn't want to listen to anybody, but her way is the easy way. You're making things a lot harder, and you know, you might mess up. You could hurt yourself, and then you're out of there, okay? So she's more smart and delicate with these situations, but she knows what she's doing. Even with the bossy, some people are, I always say some people are bossy for a reason, because they are, that's just them, and they know what they're talking about. You can't be bossy and not know what the hell you're talking about, because nobody really is gonna listen to you. Night 3, they stayed up and talked things out. They just want to work as a team. Day 4, they found some takwa fruit, and that was their first meal. Day 6, Holly's back started to have some back pain. She had some back pain already, but it started to increase. Day 12, Holly's back is still hurting. They found a large snail to eat, their first protein meal. Day 15, her back is still cramping. Night 15, Holly is freezing, having trouble breathing at this point. Day 16, producers call in the medic, and they possibly said a urinary tract infection or some type of infection, like they were pressing down on her abdomen. Producers medically tapped Holly out. Her PSR dropped to a 6.0, okay? Day 18, Alex is looking for food on his own. He was really, sad that she left. He was looking for food on his own, found some unripe papaya. Day 19, he was still looking for food, found some heart of palm, so he gobbled that up. That was going to last him until extraction, okay? Day 20, he was preparing for extraction. He has to build a raft, and he tied 4 logs together and did what he did. So I guess carrying those bamboo logs back might have helped. It did, because it was already chopped and he used it. So you gotta give him that. He was like, look, we chopped it down, we might as well just carry it back, or we might need it. So, and he used it for his raft. Night 20, okay? He said he should have been a better partner, and Holly found easier way to do things, and he started crying and he getting emotional. Aww. Day 21, he turned the bamboo into a paddle. He had a 5-mile paddle upstream with, anacondas, piranhas. Like I said, everything's in the Amazon rainforest could kill you. So, he had a lot of predators out there that could try to gobble him up. And he's little too, little dwarf. They gonna size him up and be like, he's not your average height. We can probably, try him, okay? 2 hours into his journey, it was hurting him to paddle at that point. 3 hours into his journey, his raft started falling apart. One of his logs fell off and drifted away. 4.5 hours into his journey, he finally found his landmark and had to walk carefully around scorpions and ants to get to his final extraction site. He finally made it. Alex lost 22 pounds, and his PSR went from a 6.3 to a 7.3, which I justify. I think that's a perfect jump for him. I wanted to see Holly last longer. She was a little annoying, but she knew what she was talking about. She knew what she was doing. She's definitely in my top as far as women. I am so mad she had to medically tap out. I had really high hopes for her with the bossy ass attitude. I knew she just knew what she was talking about. It's like, you're doing stuff harder. I'm trying to help you out, I'm your partner, but some people, especially somebody that doesn't know you personally, they can take that bossy attitude and say you're a. I think Alex did great on his last couple of days. He pushed through. I mean, I'm happy, I guess. If he's happy he did the challenge, I'm happy he did the challenge, but I really don't have too much to say about him, really. Holly, I just wish Holly didn't have to tap out, so. Follow me on all social media at Let's Talk Wild. You can watch Naked and Afraid at 8 p.m. on Discovery on Sundays or Discovery Go. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.